going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on this white Xbox 360. This is a 360 Slim with a 320 gigabyte hard drive I want to get ready to sell. It's dirty, but we'll get that cleaned up. But the biggest thing is I want to put this controller with it. And this controller, everything works on it except this one shoulder button. The right one does not work. I can hear it clicking, but I'm not sure what's going on with it. So we're gonna tear this down and take a look at our shoulder button and see if we actually have a board that's bad, or if the button itself is bad. And we're gonna, if it's bad, then we'll replace it. And I think, yeah, this one, the joysticks are still good. On this one, they're not. They respond really good. Not goofy. They don't hang up. And they're really responsive. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to tear this down and see if we can't fix this one shoulder button. So let's see. Let's turn off the Xbox, and I'm going to just kind of stand that up over there, and this is where we're going to be working. Let's see, let me get the power brick out of the way too. That way we can get to work on this. This has this has the security bits in it that it's a Torx with a hole in the center. I don't know what you call that type of bit. It's what's it say? Just a G or an M. Let's see, that one's too big. I think it's that one. Yep. Alright, these come apart pretty easy after you get all the screws out of them. Come on. Like I said, kinda. Get it started. This controller really needs cleaned as well. I think something may have gotten spilled on it. That's rumble motor. Yeah, doesn't look real good. Take our rumble motors off. God, those are rusty. Normally what I do is I set them off, you know, that one come off of there and vice versa, just to kind of keep them arranged as they came, how they came off, so we can put them back on the same way. All this stuff will have to be cleaned up. Let's see, and this is our right, which now is not clicking. I thought it was clicking, and it's not. So we need to replace that little shoulder button there. So let's see, on this one we have to undo our trigger, right trigger, so we can get at the back side of it. Let me let's get you down. There we go. We have to remove the remove the trigger button as well, and this is the potentiometer, or if you want to call it a potentiometer, but that's the switch for your trigger. We have to remove that so we can get this plastic piece out of the way and get to our shoulder button, which is underneath the plastic. So we'll take this guy, let's see if we can the solderer is getting a little plugged. Let's see, do we get it? Looks like it. Get this guy unhooked. Let's see. Will it come up off of there yet? No, I think I still got one. That center pin, I think, is still. There we go. That's better. I'm going to clip here. See if we can get him started off of there. See, that's what holds that whole trigger assembly down, is that little potentiometer. Boy, this thing is kind of ugly. Let's get rid of our thumb pads. This whole board's going to need to be washed. We'll clean it with some isopropyl alcohol. See, now it sounds like it's clicking, but let's test it. Should be these two is what. Let's see what's going on. Now, if one of you would push that button for me. Keep touching the ground. No. Nothing. Okay. So we did determine that that is bad. So now we have 4 pins on this. 2 are the contacts, and 2 of them are stiffeners, just to the ground or to hold the ass end down. Let's see if he's ready to come off of there. Nope. Got a little blob of solder stuck over here. Looks like I got it. And there's our old shoulder button. Now I want to clean this board up. And I think I'll take the other trigger off so I can clean under it. Yeah, something got spilled on it. But it's still working. Whatever it is, it's not letting the solder melt. Blob of solder out of it. That sounds better. Much better. Helps if you clean them. There, see, now we can get all of this cleaned up. Alright, my battery died there at the end, and I don't think anybody really cared. But I got her all cleaned up, as good as it's going to clean up anyway. Now we need a new shoulder button. And I say new because that's exactly what I'm putting on it, is a new one. I bought these kits. It comes with everything. You have the two shoulder and two triggers. And they come as a kit. And like I said, I got these about 5 years ago off of eBay. I don't know if it's still there or not. I think I have 4 more sets of these. But we're not going to change everything. We're just going to replace what is not working. And that's... Geez, come on. Come on out of there. Arr, there we go. We're just going to replace one trigger. One shoulder, excuse me. That way, since the rest of the stuff's working, normally it's the right one that goes bad, because I think that's the one that gets used the most. Gonna stay down there. Okay, we need some slobber, so we can slobber them in. I think my pad's about dried out too. What I normally do is I will do, can you see what I'm doing? I hope. Is I'll get 2 corners, and then I'll heat the solder back up, pushing the switch down onto the circuit board to make sure it's flush and where it belongs. Can really hear that one clicking. That one was still working, so we're going to leave it alone. Okay, now I got to go answer a text, and I'm going to wet my little sponge. Alright, get our triggers put back on. Let's see. Usually, if you get the front started, there's a little locating pin right there. It has to go up through this hole right there. Whoop, there we are. You get that. Oops, wrong side. And this one goes over here. Boy, that looks a lot better. Come on. Same thing on these. I will solder one. And I'll get a hold of it with my finger and push it up against the. Here you can hear it snap in. Let that set up. That way you know you're all the way up against the circuit board. Alright, now I'll back you up some. It took some time while I was waiting for the alcohol to dry off of our board, and I cleaned everything up. And a couple of these. Now, got a little bit of rust on our motors, on our vibrators. Let's see, do I? No, I don't. I am just going to clean it up a little bit so they're not dumping rust in. Okay. You want to make sure you get them on the right sides because they are different. This one on the left side has a, which would be your right side right at the moment. This one here has a heavier weight than this one, so that it does matter. How they go in. Now, here we are. the battery terminals, these two springs, there's two grooves right down in there that they have to slide up in. So you get them started in their little groove. We'll get a couple of screws in this and then test it before we put all of them in. Since we're going to be up at the triggers a lot and the shoulders, I'll put those two in up top there, just make a little room. 4 screws to put in. See if she lights up. Yep. Alright, let's get our 360 back down. Okay, it should still be synced. Yep. Alright. Stick works and... Still nothing. Okay. Oops. Quit touching that. Trigger works, but the shoulder still. You can hear it. Alright, let's tear it down again. I'll spare you a tear down again because we have to desolder the trigger off of it again. So I'll bring you back when I'm down to the circuit board again. Okay, got it tore back down. I don't have one of those fancy schmancy microscopes to give you a real close-up footage of it, so I'm just going to have to kind of explain to you what I am doing. The one pin is ground, and the other pin here off of our switch, there's a trace that comes down around all the way over to this point here. Which we have contact there. Now we got to find it. It goes through the board. Now it's on the other side. There. And I think it is this one right here. Let me see if I can work this. I like to make sure it's going through the board. Make sure the eye lit. Come on. Make sure the eyelet is good where it goes through the board, which it is. And then see it comes up and goes across this really nasty area right here. It looks like where a thumb cap was hitting. Something was hitting down in there. And there's another little eyelet right next to the joystick. And test there and there, and we have nothing. So our trace is broke right in that area. Yeah, and you can, the trace is missing. I know you can't see it because I don't have the right equipment for you to be able to see it. So let me get a poker. I doubt very much if I can bridge that trace with solder because it is pretty far. And I've never really had good luck with bridging traces. Maybe if I can get it clean. Let me goober it. And let's see if we can bridge it. Bridget? Who the hell is Bridget? Quit shaking. That looks pretty good. I may have gotten that one that time. That eyelet. Nope. Looks like I did, but looks like what I may have done is burnt more of the trace off of it where it was all corroded or messed up. Let's try again. I'm going to try one more time to bridge it. Bridge it again. No. Nope. Just not going to be able to bridge across that. Now I need to round up a little budger wire. Me hunt around. I think I might have something that we can fix that with. Okay, I got a little, this is the end off of a magnetic. This is the end off of like a resistor. I use them a lot for doing little bridges, if you don't lose them. Which it just shot out of there. They work good for doing little bridges. Okay. Let's see if we can get it where we want it. Let me wipe that up before I stick my arm in it. I need to work this right on the tip. And that's where we're going to put it. Yep, just shot it across the garage. Good thing I have more. Just kind of bear with me a little bit here while I get this where I want it. Be better if it would stop sticking. Now it's in place. I don't know if it's just soldered to one side though. Nope. We got it. Yep. Good thing I wasn't as shaky today. I get kind of shaky and I gotta really concentrate on not shaking and what I'm doing. If not, okay, let me get the old man light out of the way. And you can see my little bridge right there. Now I'm going to shut you down, get you all set back up again, because I have you down so you can see, at least see a little bit of what I was doing, and we'll get her cleaned up. Alright, there she is. I put new thumb pads on it. I didn't care for the ones that were. I keep touching that thing. The only thing bad about these Slims. Okay. So our joysticks work. I know, you want to see the button work. Okay. What do you think? So there you have it. Now I have a really nice 360 controller to go with this white 360. I think that'll make a nice, I think somebody will like that and want to have that. And all we had to do with the controller was change our little shoulder button and bridge a small spot that was corroded or wore through. So for some reason, I don't know. I still didn't figure out how that happened, unless it's something that run down inside here in the pad under the stick and then sat on the board, because you see it was a nice perfect circle, so it had to have been dumped in here and rolled down. Probably pop or something like that. Pop has a kind of an acid to it, and that would definitely eat the board. So that's it. She's all cleaned up and ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you, and if you do like this kind of content, hit the like button and consider subscribing if you're new here. So until next time, I hope to see you on the next one. See ya.